Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Well, that's right, and good evening, everybody. It's the first day of the new week, and I tell you what, it started off in grand style. Take a look at this picture from Jennifer Acker Woods. This is out by Wapiti, Wyoming. That's just south of Montana, obviously. That's up there by the park. You can see a beautiful day out there. Plenty of sunny skies, a couple of puffy clouds. That's about it. Gorgeous night there. I like this shot. This also comes to us from Sandy Dare. This is up by Glendive. She said she saw a couple of kind of a feeding frenzy of some sparrows looking for any food, and of course they had a lot of snow over in Glendive this weekend. Meanwhile, here's the way things are shaping up in Billings now. Not a bad looking night for us. As you'll see, we have mostly cloudy skies, 20 degrees, northeast breeze at about 8 miles per hour, gives you a wind chill factor that feels like 10. It feels a little cold. You want to stay out of the wind tonight. 37 degrees is our high temp today. 35 is your normal high. The record 69 back in 1957. The record low was 21 below zero. Oh, yeah. Back in 1977. That was a very bad winter. Remember, we had a lot of snow that year. Obviously, also some very cold temperatures as well. Meanwhile, take a look at this. No new precipitation to talk about. So here's where we are for the month of December, 1100s. A little bit below normal for this month, this time of month. And for this time of year, we're at over 19 inches, so we're way ahead of normal there. Only need to be about 1332, and that's what our year-to-date average is from January 1st to today. Normally we'd get about 1332, so obviously we beat that as well. Let's move on and show you what's happening out here. We did have a lot of snow over the weekend. Take a look at this. Cook City, 15 inches of snow. Near Immigrant had 9. Red Lodge had 4. Columbus had 3.9 inches of snow. Hysham reported 3 inches. In the Billings area, we had anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. The airport reported 1.2 inches of snow out of it. And right now, you'll notice our current temps are getting cold. A batch of really cold Arctic air dropping down from Canada is now clipping the northeast corner of the state. We're sub-zero over Glasgow and at Glendive. Single digits over at Georgian Sea, 10 degrees over Miles City. Of course, in Billings, we're at 20 degrees. On the other side of the mountains, it's not so bad. 32 degrees over at Missoula right now, 29 at Kalispell. Same thing at Helena. But as you'll notice here, look at this. You see the cold air, and the jet stream continues to take this cold and snowy conditions out of Canada and pushing it right down into Bighorn County, Wyoming right now. So that's where most of our snow is, just sliding to the past of east of Billings. What we see here, though, is this cold Arctic air in the purple. That's your chunk of Arctic air that's moving in towards the Dakotas and parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin tonight. And just out on the other side of the mountains, they're not getting it. The mountains are kind of acting like a giant snow fence, or in this case, a big wall, keeping most of the colder air jammed up in the eastern edge of the state. They've got a lot of warmer out in the west that'll continue to move in the next day or so. But here's your cold front tonight. It's kind of push up against the mountains tonight in the Billings area. Because of that, we might see some scattered snow showers still lingering around the west. And then eventually by tomorrow morning, all that snow kind of moves back to the east again. Warmer air starts moving in on Tuesday afternoon and evening. And then you'll see this stationary front kind of oscillate back and forth. Eventually by Wednesday, 6 p.m., it becomes a warm front, and we actually start warming back up into the 40s across much of our region on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But we're still looking at some light snow showers by Thursday morning. Light snow for the Billings area, maybe 1 to 2 inches over at Jordan. Same thing over at Glendive. Then later on by Friday, we're still talking light snow for the Billings area by 10 p.m. Now, when it comes to temperatures, we're cooling back down to sub-zero tonight at Sydney, 6 below zero, 8 above over at Miles City. Out in the west, we'll probably stay into the teens and 20s out there with still a chance for some lingering snow showers. Then for tomorrow, we get right back up into the 20s, some 30s, 40 degrees over at Roundup, 39 over at Harlesden, 41 at Livingston. But for Billings tonight, a 70% chance for snow, about maybe 1 inch or probably less. 18 degrees for the overnight low tonight. Winds out of the northeast at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Next 7 days, 38 degrees on Tuesday, 41 on Wednesday, 44 Thursday, with a wintry mix, a 30% chance of rain mixing with snow by the afternoon. On Friday, 44 degrees. We'll go back down into the 30s on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with a chance for some snow showers again on Saturday and Sunday. Let's go back to the desk.